Hi, I'm Don Singletary and welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to do something I rarely do. I'm going to trade the stock market opening at 9:30 Eastern Time. And I think you're going to find the featured trade this time really interesting. Okay, the date on this trade, April 4th, 2022. It's a Monday morning. There's nothing spectacular about to happen in the stock market today. The Ukrainian war is going on. The Feds are going to have meetings and announce more interest rate rises in the coming week. That's pretty much par for the course in these very volatile days in the stock market. Now that brings me to why I never trade I shouldn't say never because I'm doing it today. I rarely ever trade the opening. Now this trade starts at 9:29 in the morning and you're going to see me open a bracket order that includes a stop loss order, so my risk on this trade is immediately limited. Arguably, I have at least a 50-50 chance of succeeding a coin toss. I hope I have a little better chance than that, but there's no guarantees. The MACD in the lower pane is exhibiting some negative momentum signs, but truthfully it's not very strong. You'll see the market now at 9:30 is the same as it was at about 2:30 in the morning. And of course, no good trader ever dives into the day session market without reading the news of the day. I use the morning squawk usually, or go to the CNBC website. Time's 9:30, it's trade on. The markets are most volatile at the opening because of the news that's come out during the night while markets are closed, as well as orders placed by traders that go live when the markets open. This is a 50-50 type risk trade. I'm only going to risk $20, kind of like an ante up in the poker hand. You want to be in the game, but you don't know what's coming next. Now, my mindset on this trade is very aggressive because I have no idea what's going to happen next. I'm going to corral some profits by bringing the stop loss down and by bringing my target price up. So right now, still less than 1 minute into the trade, I have my stop loss at 1 3/4 points away. So that means my maximum loss on this trade could be $8.75. This trade is probably not appropriate for very beginning traders because you have to be pretty nimble and fast at reading the charts and operating your software. And that takes a little time to get used to. As you get more experience trading, you can do some creative things trading, like this particular trade right now. Not a trade that I had a trend to jump on, so it's more risky than usual, but I was very comfortable risking $20 to try and make some coin here early in the morning. And this is what I like now. Rule number one, I always am looking for ways to eliminate risk, not to make money so much. I have no control over the market. I don't know whether it's going to go down 20 points or up 20 points in the next 5 minutes. I have no idea. I'd just be fooling myself if I said that. But isn't it fun? Of course it is. And the milestone in a trade, it just happened in this one, is the worst case scenario now is break even. My entry point and my stop are at the same thing. Now, true, it cost a couple of bucks commission. But now this is a stress-free trade. This is where you want to be in every trade. And your first number one concern and drive should be reducing the risk in a trade from the moment you initiate that trade. That's absolutely mandatory. That's the difference between traders that last and the ones that don't. Your first priority is reducing risk in a trade, not trying to make as much money as you can. You can't let fear of missing out and you only live once and go for it and baby needs brand new shoes. You got to be a little serious about this trading when it comes to risk and protect your account balance. And by the way, as a sideline to protecting your account balance, reducing the risk also protects your confidence. And you need to have enough experience under your belt and to have some confidence. You work hard for it, and when you get it, you deserve it, and it makes trading so much easier. If you're new to the channel, I got to tell you, trading is not as easy as it looks in these videos, okay? There's really a lot going on, but it's a lot to learn. It's great fun, too. Isn't for everyone because this is a little bit of a walk on the wild side. It's pretty risky stuff. You don't trade your nest egg money on this, just your trip to Vegas money. There it goes. Stopped out. I had a profit of $22.50, $22.50 on this trade in under 3 minutes. The chart I have up right now on the screen was 10 minutes after I exited the trade. I got in the trade at 9:30, got out at 9:33. This chart is 10 minutes later. I'm going to highlight on yellow here. My entire trade happened in 3 minutes. The candlesticks are 5 minutes wide, so my whole trade, the entire trade happened in this one candlestick right here. Count them now, 2 more candlesticks, and 10 minutes later, they're 5 minutes wide each. So at 9:43, the market was back up to 45.42.75. And you remember, I shorted at 45.41. So all my profits would have been gone 10 minutes later. That's a nature of this trading. You have to take profits when they're available to you. How did you like that Tastyworks mouse? You can click and drag with that left mouse button. You can go up and down. You can change the target price or your stop limit at any time during a trade with that. And another thing you may not have noticed is that our trade happened on one screen. Beginners, I've said this before, may not know it, but a lot of software programs, the great majority of them, you have to switch back and forth between screens or have 3 or 4 screens up at one time on your monitor in order to be able to conduct a trade the way you want to do it. Well, with Tastyworks, they have a thing called See It, Click It, Trade It, and you just watched it during that whole trade. We stayed on the same page. Look for the broker link in the text below this video for more information about Tastyworks. I'd appreciate that. Another thing, too, this bracket order, this one cancels the other order that I keep talking about and that I use on practically all my trades to enter them, is a great feature, too. Now, it's a common feature among software. Tastyworks does have this one, which has a built-in calculator for you, so you don't have to mentally multiply to get how many dollars away your stop loss or your target may be. Look in the broker bracket order, I meant to say, the bracket OCO link in the text below the video. I have a short video at that link that will show you how to set up the bracket order. Join our over 12,000 subscribers here on the channel. Hit that subscribe link and the bell. The bell, you get a text or an email to remind you every time we put up new videos about once a week. Coming up right now, next in this video, another great trading tip for you. First, I need your help. Hit the like button if you want to see more videos like the one you've seen today. I use the cumulative likes so I can tell what content the viewers on the channel would like to see, and I thank you for the help. Now, usually, when you're trading stock index futures, like this Micro Emini S&P500 here, you don't leave a trade unattended because it could run up and hit your stop and you can do nothing about it. But there's some good news here, too. With a regular E-mini, it's $50 a point. So if you put a stop 3 points away, you're risking $150 just on a trade. This is on a Friday afternoon, and you can see here, this is April the 8th at 11 a.m. out until right after 1 o'clock. The market really doesn't vary 5 or 8 points in the whole 2 hours of time there. So you could do a set it and forget it trade. Now, if you're trading at $50 a point, with a 3-point stop, you're risking $150. And it's not a good idea to leave a trade like that unattended. But at $5 a point, the 1/10 size Micro E-mini, you can employ a strategy that you can't use with the larger regular E-mini contract. Instead of $50 a point, we're only trading $15 for the 3 points, or $5 a point. So you could set it and forget it. If you're willing to risk that $15 or $20, a 3 or 4 point stop, in a time of relatively low volatility, as you can see on the screen now, this is such a time, then you can set it and forget it. You can say, I'm going to risk $15 or $20. I'm going to put a target price at 10 or 15 points down. Then you can set your alerts to call you and let you know whenever you're getting near your target. It's a strategy that's kind of new because prior to May 2019, these trades were $50 a point. Now with the Micro E-minis, you're only trading at $5 a point, so they become very, very affordable. I just want to leave that idea with you. Now, it's never a good idea to be in the habit of guessing market reversals. I'd rather let the market tell us what's happening rather than us trying to tell the market because it doesn't care and it doesn't listen, right? So give that some thought. Personally, I've never let a trade at $50 a point without supervision, without watching it very, very closely, because I guard my money. That's rule number one and all that. But with these Micro E-minis, the 1/10 size, you can't afford to do these set it and forget it type trades, whether you're buying low and want to sell high, or whether you're shorting and want to buy back low. You can make money in either direction trading the Micro E-minis. I need your help with one thing. Take a look at the book link in the text below the video. I'm big on trading psychology, on creativity, and on thinking your way, and not trying to tell the market what to do, but letting it tell you what's happening. And I have a great chapter in my book on trading psychology. It talks about a number of things that can help you in your trading. Also, the information in there, if you're a beginner, is organized very well, and it's a pretty short book, only 110 pages, and it lets you know what's important right now and doesn't bother with everything else. And it only teaches how to day trade Micro E-minis, nothing else. So it's a very, very focused book. It'll set you back about the price of a large pizza pie with a couple of toppings. Thanks for being along today. I'm Don Singletary. I hope every day is a payday for you. Thank you.